Hey everyone, it's Stu here. Back with Time Trial 15 now. You remember this one, this is one that's caused a lot of people a lot of rage. Now, as it happened over Christmas, we all know the GTA World got hit by a freak snowfall over Boxing Day, Christmas Day and Christmas Eve. So the time trial was still open, so I figured it'd be worth a try. A few people did manage to complete it in the snow. Once again, those wizards who can do things in this game that I can only dream of. I figured I'd give it a few shots. I didn't want to get myself dragged in like I did with the main attempt. Although the length of this video when I come to it seems to suggest otherwise. I mean, I wasn't expecting to complete it. I just thought it'd be interesting to see what difference it made. I mean, the biggest gig from doing it before was the traffic. So it's like, now you've got the traffic with the added lack of traction. So you see, going through a few attempts, I noticed that I got right up to the top far more often. Obviously, the fact that I'd done it so many times didn't pay true. Oh. So yeah, this is the first run. And you find a car there. I was originally going to limit myself to 3 attempts. I know I had more than that in the end because it was one of those. I wanted to get some decent runs to at least get close. So ones where I turned the corner and just slammed into the first tree didn't really for me count as decent runs. So I kept chipping away to see what we could get. So luckily the weather's holding pretty nice. Last thing you need is more snowfall. Trying to stick to the same route I used for my completed time. I knew that route worked. From what I can see, this is the route that a lot of the people use. There was some confusion over the 90-degree corner I took back there. Now in my opinion, you're better making one corner like that than making 2. I mean, I could be wrong, I'm willing to be proved wrong there if need be, but that's just the way it felt to me. That's certainly the one that I got the best runs out of, plus it went the other way. You were a bit tight on that bend. If something came down the hill, you generally need to hit a piece of road. I bet a few people have walloped that sign over that week. So back to the bottom again, honestly. If I was doing it, if you want to do it for the best 3 attempts, then take this as the last attempt. Like I said, I thought I'd give it a bit more shots. I just wanted to keep adding it now. Good on me, guys. Trying to use the pavement now, trying to avoid the traffic mainly. Usually what I'm saying is I avoid the traffic and then I manage to end up starting to repaint a white car in red. One of the poorest attempts so far. One thing I got a lot better at this part. Freeway. Jesus, that was close. A lot of the times you flew up in the air like that, you lost a lot of time. So you're trying to avoid doing that. But just watching the crest all the time in case a car came up there while I was doing that. I'm probably also way over braking for some of these corners, but I was just thinking that at least over cautious can stand a better chance than off the bike. Why is it always those sudden fathoms that come out at you? Definitely hit the wrong part of the hill there. And land it on the back wheel and just instantly accelerate. I'm also trying to figure out, I tend to hold and spin the back wheel before I start. I am trying to figure out if that actually adds anything or not. I'm thinking it doesn't by the way the exhaust note just drops as soon as you let the brake off. Missed that corner. And finally folks, this was the nearest I got to a complete run basically. This is the only one where I actually made it to the finish, I think. Skipped it off the tree. I'm pretty sure, as soon as you bounce it off the tree, you're pretty sure that this run's done with, but just for the sake of experience, just keep it going. Usually, unless I know I've got it majorly wrong or I think I'm close, I'll finish a rig just to try and look at it a bit more. As a lot of the times, a lot of my runs together actually look quite scrappy. I clipped a couple of curves and I ended up off-road there. still, as long as the bike's the right way up, she's still on it, I can keep going forward. Trying this shortcut, which I've tried a few times and never really had much success with. Back on the bike. Okay, where does that go? My foot is the wrong way around. I thought that was the final run. I know this one should be fine. I apologise for that, then I forgot which order I put things in. So this is the final run. That I got perfect. If I could recreate that every time, I'd have done superb. Straight through that little gap. Dodging the traffic, just trying to pull the front wheel up as often as possible. Trying to pick out where the corners, clip that car, just avoided the curb. Oh, I think I had the bike sideways then, briefly. Not often you see someone drifting a superbike. So, yeah, still, that shortcut, you probably could save your time, and that's the best attempt I had at it. But I'm not 100% convinced because it was so hard to get right, and it generally sent you sideways up the hill at the other side. But there we go, folks. Like I said, this is the nearest I got to a finished run. I think it was a 1:0. It was a 1:0 something, so a little bit off the pace. But that was the video. I hope you enjoyed, everyone. Thank you for watching. Feel free to check out the rest of the channel. Till next time, see ya. Goodbye.